Hello, warriors. Welcome to On the Mat. Thank you for joining me today. I have an extra special, it's always extra special on the mat, but an extra special practice for you today designed to heal the heart and open. It's a Love Yourself Up supported heart practice. And Lucia DeSimone is here. Hi.
Hi, Lori.
Thank you so much. Lucia is from the Vibrational Healing Institute, and she's going to shower you with the magical healing vibrations of our crystal bowls and a few other treasures tucked in there. So just get ready to let yourself feel some compassion, some love, be in the moment, and let go of any desired outcomes for now and just see where this can take you. So I'm going to pass it over to Lucia to do a centering. Get comfortable before we get started. Have any props nearby. If you have bricks or bolsters or blankets that you need, straps, just have them nearby so they're handy. So settle in and take a comfortable seat. I'm going to sit on a blanket and enjoy.
Yeah. Thank you, Lori. So let's begin by centering ourselves as we prepare for our practice today. And I invite you to gently close your eyes and placing your hands over your heart. Taking a moment to check in with yourself. Recognize how you feel. Recognize your thoughts. Taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Bringing awareness to your breath. And allowing that breath to travel throughout your body, releasing any low vibration energies, thoughts, or emotions. Taking this present moment to restore balance and harmony, connecting with your inner self. And as you step into your clarity, bringing awareness to your heart center, connecting with your heart center, and with your next breath, feeling your chest expand and contract. Envision your heart space radiating powerful green light. Choose to see yourself and others in a compassionate way. You are fully open to giving and receiving love. Your heart is filled with joy and gratitude, and your heart is open. Now release that love from your heart center so that all living beings may know the hope that's created here. Now I invite you to gently open your eyes and come back to your sacred space.
Thank you.
So it is.
So while we're here, take another moment to just plant an affirmation. So maybe it is, I'm consciously creating from the heart, or anything else that resonates with you. If you want to use, I am consciously creating from the heart. So let yourself feel the support that we're going to establish through this practice, and that'll allow your heart to open in a healthy, supportive way. So you can shine even brighter and share that love with everyone and everything surrounding you and beyond. So we're going to start moving the breath, and I'm going to just remind you this is your practice, so move in a way that's right for you. Make it feel right for your body. We're going to start with a supportive core strength breath. So getting some power, rooting down through your seat. And inhale, let your belly soften and widen. Really root down. A gentle hug and lift on the pelvic floor presses the breath up. So we're going to start engaging that core, the root, the core. As you press the breath up, it also helps warm you up. So who couldn't use that? Inhaling, soften, widen, exhaling, pressing that breath out. And you can even feel the exchange of the breath from the core to the heart. If you want to place your hand on your lower belly and on your heart, feel that exchange of support. Beautiful. Now we're going to start to move this a little bit, extending your arms up, press down through your seat, rise up through the heart. Inhaling up, press down, root down, lift up. One more. And I'm going to switch this up to opening your arms and giving yourself a hug. One arm over the other, really hug in. Exhale. Open. Absorb some of that vibration from the bowls. Crisscross your arms the other way and give yourself another hug. Draw your belly back, torso back. So on your own breath a few times, back and forth, opening, receiving, and then hugging in. So you need to love yourself up first before you can share it. So we really want to take care of what we need. So as you do this, bringing that mindfulness into each breath, into each moment, and not really looking for a certain outcome, just being here with the vibration, with your breath. One more. Awesome. Let's take those arms up again and circle around. So I'm going to come to all fours and move my blanket out of the way. And I invite you to implement any props if you want to use bricks to raise the floor up. And you don't have to be over your wrist. You can back off a little bit. That'll help your wrists be a little less crunchy and a little less pressure on your shoulders. We're just going to warm up the spine a little bit. So let that vibration come into the spine as you round up to your cat, exhaling, bend your elbows, soften, and arc up. So keep these movements fluid, allowing the breath to move the body. So inhaling, exhaling the body into different shapes and letting it move in any organic way that seems right. So circling and just exploring. See what this has to offer you. Go into those little nooks and crannies and let them feel into that vibration as well, clearing and healing. Awesome. So next breath, find a little wave. So you're going to lift up on your lower belly and extend and pour your heart out. Extend your spine. Beautiful. You're going to curl your toes under and lift your booty up to a down dog. So nice triangle shape. Pedal your feet. So wake up the hamstrings. You can come up on both balls of the feet, one at a time. Anything, again, that feels good. Now inhale. This time, open your mouth, stick out your tongue, and make a sound. Awesome. Do it again. So relieve some tension. Fire up that deep core line. Rock your Kali goddess self. And then slowly start walking your feet toward under your hips. Not really so much to the front of your mat. You want to leave some space. Take your booty back again and find a wave here. So you want to draw up on your lower front spine. Use your shins for support, or your bricks, or the floor. Let's do this one more time. And now take your booty back again so the weight comes into your heels. Slide those knees back and press down, root down, ground down, and draw yourself up from that power, from that core, from your solar plexus, and extend up. Beautiful. We'll pause here to take a breath observe. I am consciously creating from the heart. One more breath, and then inhale those arms up, fold over your legs, and find a wave. I'm going to take my bricks down again and step one foot back, step the other foot back, and you'll see the little treasure in having bricks for the next little sequence. So inhaling that right leg up, you can also take your left knee down if you don't want to be in a down dog split. Beautiful. Bring your right knee in towards your chest, step it forward, and if you're on bricks, you have a little extra height to make room. Drop that back knee, flatten your toes, and flick your toenails onto the mat. So you're going to take the bricks or not and just come back and forth a few times. And then just stay in that low lunge. And if it works for you, extend your arms out. Try not to dump down in your hips. Leave a little strength there and draw back and open. So lots of hugs today. And we're also stirring things up a bit in the hips to release. So you can switch this up however you want. One more. Back and forth. Beautiful. Turn those bricks down again. Curl the back toes under. You can either leave that knee down or lift it up. Take the right leg up, shake it out, and maybe even open your hip a little, fire hydrant style. Beautiful. Take it down. Wiggle that leg out. Inhale, exhale with a Kali breath. And then either with your right knee planted down or extend it up. Take that left leg up. Bend your elbows, bend your knee. Take the left leg into your chest. Step it toward your left thumb. Bend the back leg, find a wave. Elongate the spine. Breathe in that wonderful vibration that Lucia's making. Thank you. Knee comes down with bricks or without bricks. A few rocks back and forth. And we want to get the little dynamic movement in before we hold stretches. So again, if this works for you, hugging in, remembering not to sink down too low to your extreme in any of the stretches that we're doing. We want to softly open, mindfully open, and release. So really hug yourself up, love yourself up. One more. Beautiful. And take those bricks down if you're using them. Curl the toe under. Leave the right leg down or take it up. Left leg's going to come up, shake it out. And maybe open your hip a little bit more, stacking the left hip onto the right hip. A few breaths here. So bend your arms, bend your legs here. And you're going to press into the balls of your feet, lift your ankles, lift your shins, and unfurl your spine so it's nice and elongated into that plank. Lower your knees, and then lower yourself. Slide those bricks out of the way if you have them for a nice little sphinx shape. So the further out your arms are, the less of a back bend. So be, again, mindful of where you need to be. Press your pubic bone into the earth and extend. Even pull back a little bit with your hands. It'll help extend your spine. You want to decompress and lower. Curl those toes back under. Take your booty back again. Back up to a down dog. Inhale, exhale. So this time, excuse me, take that right leg up again. Bring it in towards your chest and then step it out to the outside. So you can take your bricks again for a little bit more height. So outside of your wrist, you're going to get into the hip a little bit more, a little lizard prep. So wiggle this back and forth a little. Press strongly into the earth. If you're self-supported, and you can roll a little bit on that pinky toe side of your right foot. Back leg can be down certainly for more support. And just feel how that works in that right hip for you. At any point, if you want to pause and just release a little more, go ahead and do so. Breathe into the moment, breathe into the soothing, healing sounds that are being shared. So the next inhalation, prepare, and then draw that right leg back. If you want to give it another shake out and a down dog split, knee up or knee down. Fire hydrant again, right hip over left. Maybe a few circles. Awesome. So pitter patter here in your down dog. Reset. Take a breath. Left leg's going up this time. Bring it in towards your chest and then step it to the outside of the left hand. Back leg can go down or stay up. So you're gonna wiggle a little here, roll over onto the pinky side edge. I'm gonna move my brick so you can see a little better. And kind of just seduce that left hip a little bit now. Just invite it to soften, to release. Beautiful. And you can pause again wherever it feels right. And then when you're ready, taking an inhale to prepare, root down, get that groundingness before you take yourself back up. Left leg comes up and stacking the hips. Maybe a little rotation with the hips, wiggle it out. And take that foot back down, awesome. Inhale, exhale, Kali breath. Bend your arms, bend your legs. Wave to your plank, drop your knees and lower. Let's slide my bricks out again and scooch back. So we're gonna have a little prep. Let me move these out of your way. Okay, for a super adventure pose. Take a breath here and center, root down with whatever's coming into contact with the earth. You're just going to take that right arm behind you, bend the right leg, and see if you can find your right foot. You can also use a strap if you need a little extra room, and just pause here. And then release, take the left arm back, bend that left leg, press into the floor with your pubic bone, press into the floor to the earth with your right arm, and just extend your heart up a little. So we're going to rotate this a few times back and forth. Bending, switching. So next time you come around to the right side, press in, maybe extend your leg up a little bit more. Breathe and reach forward with the spine, open up the heart a bit more. Feel the support from the core coming up into your heart, and then release. Inhale, exhale, release again. Left arm's gonna come back, left leg's gonna bend. Give it an inhale, and then maybe raise that left leg up a bit as well. Consciously creating from the heart here. And release. Maybe you're wondering why we were diving into those hips a bit earlier. This is why. So you can alternate again, or if you want to go for the full, both arms back, legs bent, you can stay here. Inhale, and just test it out. Maybe raise your chest up. Maybe extend your knees up as well. And have some fun. You can rock, make it light, make it interesting. Explore, wiggle your toes, but be mindful if your breath is just so restricted here. Give yourself a little break. Back off. And then maybe take it up again. And release. Maybe one more time. And release. Arms can come to the front of your mat, turn a cheek, so to speak. And windshield wiper. Release here. And then slide your arms under your shoulders, press yourself up, use that core, and draw yourself back into a nice child. So if you want to take a little support, if you have blankets or a bolster, you can give yourself a supported child here for a few breaths, maybe bricks. Really take care of what you need right now. Arms can come back or extend out. So a little more restorative if they're back. You can widen your knees. Again, snuggle in and whatever is working for you, whatever helps you release. We're just going to pause here for a few breaths and absorb the healing vibrations. Breathe a little softer, relax a little more. Allow any tightness to dissolve, any blocks to be released. I am consciously creating from the heart. Feel free to linger here or take an inhalation to prepare. Arms come up and lovingly press yourself up. And we're going to do one more little restorative pose. So take a brick or a blanket, something to elevate your hips. And I'm going to figure out how to do this with a mic adjustment here. So I'm going to take the brick or support under your hips. Legs are bent, and just make sure it's not in your back. It's in actually, you'll find that sweet spot where you feel supported, and just enjoy this little mini inversion. You can use 2 bricks, maybe raise them up if you feel like you want to have your hips higher, or blankets. But if you're on the skinny side of the brick, I would recommend 2 bricks for more of a support. Okay, and then if you feel secure there, your legs can come up, knees over your hips, and then extend your legs straighter, and just finding that place where they're balanced. If you actually have a wall, you can use the support of a wall, so you can use less effort on your part. But this is a wonderful immune boost. Helps your heart rate come down. You can feel the lymph draining from your feet all the way down your legs. And just allow that heart to just be even more loving, bringing a glowing green light in. Beautiful. So again, staying here as long as you like, no rush. But when you are ready, just letting those feet come back firmly onto the floor. Take a breath here. And then press up through your feet, your heels, slide whatever support you have, and release that. Let one leg come out, let the other leg come out into a neutral spine before coming in for another hug. So draw both knees up, give yourself a hug, a nice big, or a small, whatever works. And give yourself a little sacral massage here, circling one direction, circling the other direction. And then if there are any other feelings that you feel like you need, go ahead and do that. If you are ready for relaxation, I'll invite you to bring in some support. I'm going to use a few blankets to give me a little lift in the heart area. And you can take a brick to support your head, or you can use the bricks, just something to expand and just let that heart area open and receive. So get yourself nice and comfortable and allow yourself to just be here in the moment. Again, enjoying those soothing, healing vibrations. And just be and breathe. So staying in your relaxation pose, I'm going to share a few words from Andy Domenico, Creating from the Heart. So creating from the heart is love embodied and expressed outwardly. When we think with the heart, one cannot imagine what will be created. Fear cannot exist here, for the unexpected is the norm, and we are being continually surprised with what shows up. Love encompasses all dimensions, all timelessness, probabilities, and all possibilities, all forms. All life is seen and unseen. Love is the language of the heart, and anyone who dares to be vulnerable and opens their heart will understand this language and translate it across lines of difference. Love knows no difference. Love sees only itself. This is the way of the heart. It's the language of love. So, again, I'll invite you to just lie in your Shavasana when you're ready to come out, gently rolling over to one side, and lovingly bring yourself back. We're going to close here on a wonderful Om together. Om. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. I want to thank Lucia again for her beautiful, beautiful healing vibrations. So you can check Lucia out at the Vibrational Healing Institute. So thank you. And thank you. We'll see you next time on the Mat. Peace. Go out and spread some love.